Hi, I'm Sarah. Welcome to Style and Stitch. When I first started this channel, I said that you could make alterations to clothes just using a needle and thread, and today I'm going to do just that. So I've got some different ribbons, different things I've collected over a period of time, and I'm going to use these to make alterations to a simple cardigan. So for today's quick make, I wanted to just make an alteration to this simple cardigan. I bought this in Primark. It was really cheap, but I think it'd be nicer if it had something that just made it a little bit more individual. So I bought this lace. It was on sale at John Lewis, and I'm going to use this just to add a little bit of detailing to the cardigan, and I'll show you how. So the first thing I'm going to do is take my lace and I'm going to pin it all the way round the neckline so that I know how much I need, and I'm going to cut it with a little bit extra at the bottom and at the top here, and then we'll begin sewing it on. So the first thing to do is fold back the edge of the lace because you want a nice neat edge, and this will stop it from fraying. We'll sew this later, but for now just pop a pin in it and that will hold it in place. Once you've done that, you can then start pinning the lace to your cardigan. So start near the first button on the side which has the buttons on it, and go all the way around the neckline, following the edge of the lace against the edge of the cardigan, just pinning it on. When you're near the bottom of the cardigan, just keep going, but make sure that you go over the edge. You want to turn this lace back round on itself so that you can cut a bit extra and again form a nice neat edge. When you've cut the bottom edge, you can then go back to the top and you can just cut off any loose fraying material from your lace. You're then going to fold it back on itself for you to start sewing it down onto the cardigan. So do a couple of folds here just to secure it, and then make sure that the edge of the lace is against the edge of the cardigan as you've done all the way around. Thread your needle and begin to sew. I start on the back of the lace just to do a few securing stitches. A little trick I learned at a fair was to just put your needle in, wrap the loose end round it a few times, and then hold your thumb in it and pull it through. It's actually an embroidery stitch, but it's a really good way of securing an end and making a knot. Once you've done a couple of stitches, you can then start sewing your lace to your cardigan. So I would just go in slightly, catching a few threads from your cardigan and just on the edge of your lace, and then pull it up, move forward and do another stitch, and just keep on going all the way around the cardigan edge like that. When you're near the bottom of the cardigan, you want to just keep going and making sure that you catch the same line of the knitted pattern so that you don't end up with a wobbly piece of lace, but it's quite obvious because the knitted line is just a straight line. And again, you want to fold the lace back on itself, and you're going to put this down against the bottom of your lace, ensuring that the bottom of the lace meets the bottom of the cardigan, and just sew it down against the rib pattern in the knitting. Make sure you catch all the layers of the lace so that you can tuck it in nice and tight. To secure it at the bottom, just repeat a few stitches over themselves. It'll just give you a bit of a stronger stitch. And then to finish it off, put your needle through to the other side of the cardigan, do a few close stitches on top of each other, and once again wrap round the needle and pull it through to create a knot. You want to just make sure that the lace doesn't have any fraying, so take a needle and thread and just run a few stitches through at the top end of the lace just to hold it all together. Continue this down the centre of the lace, again just to secure it all in place. Once you meet the top edge of the cardigan, you're going to want to put a few stitches so that the lace doesn't fall away from the cardigan edge. As always, just go to the wrong side of the cardigan to do a few finishing stitches and make sure you knot it off. Again, just to make sure that the cardigan isn't going to come away from the lace, you just want to do a few securing stitches in between the buttons so that you can make sure that you do the buttons up. So just put a few stitches through the cardigan, doing a securing knot, and then run it through to the lace on the other side to hold it down. You'll want to do the same at the neckline as well, again so that the lace doesn't come up. So here I've done it, just securing it down with a simple stitch. And there you have it. This is the finished product. So I'm really happy with this actually. It's come out really nicely. I especially like the way that the collar stands up. It looks kind of like a Victorian collar, which is quite nice. Yeah, if there's anything that you'd like to see, just pop it in the comments. Hit subscribe for some more videos coming your way, and I will see you soon.